Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It is Sonia. I hope your day is going great. Thank you for being here. And if you are new around these parts, just know that on this vlog, we love to get creative all around the home and even in the kitchen. So sometimes my husband Matt loves to join me on these vlogs as well. And if you haven't figured out by now, I am a painter, an artist, somebody who loves to get involved in a good project. I have a few of these boxes left around my office from a time that I had ongoing paint parties, BYOB paint parties, where all the ladies would come in, we turn up the music. I saved a few for myself. I paid a carpenter to make a whole bunch of these, and I think I have like maybe 2 or 3 left that I'm just gonna keep for myself. I have filled these with mason jars and did all kinds of pretty decorations to turn these into centerpieces, which is a great idea for you guys out there. But today I am going to be using this one on my desk, and it just needs a whole lot more love. All I've done right now is just taken some of our antique lace and just did a quick brush over some parts of it. Can you see that right there? This little box is not perfect, and in fact when I paid a carpenter to make these, I was like, give me your your most beat up wood. I am that girl that when I do like to buy wood at the store, because I'm a shabby distressed lover, give me your best naughty wood, give me your best like dented, dinged, and now we're gonna build from there to make this turn from plain Jane to just something that really reflects my personality a little bit more, and I really feel that your space should be a happy space and make you want to be there. All right, let's get going. So I just pulled out some of my papers, and I have some of my kits that I received the last few months from the scrapbookingstore.com. Don't forget, use JunkMonkey10 and save 10% off your order. Basically what happens is every month I get a package of just really pretty scrapbooking papers. They're quality papers, they're double-sided, which is what I love as well. And like say for example this one right here, so it has stripes on one side, it has then polka dots on the other. So what's really nice is, even though this came in like one of my last kits and you can see it's very fall-like, on the other side I've just got some yellow wheat, which could be any time, right? So I love the fact that at the scrapbooking store, if I didn't make use of this in October, because it has spider webs, you know what? It's gonna be good year round. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out some things that really just call my name, you know what I'm saying? And start picking some patterns that I really, really like. So let me just go ahead and pick some papers that make me smile, like polka dots, hello, polka dots and shabby floral. Okay, so you know that I love to do shabby, time-worn, been around the block a few years, and I believe there's so much beauty in just, things being imperfect. There's just so much beauty in things being imperfect. Let me just say that again, right? And I think that's the spice of life. We're all different, and we all have different characteristics about us that make us stand out and be different. So that's how I feel as well when I'm doing all these projects. So what I intend to do is use the inside with like some mason jars to kind of put in there to stack inside of it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna focus on making this box pretty today. All I'm gonna do for that is go ahead and basically I'm gonna want some pieces. I'm just gonna tear these down. Because I have that underlayer of paint, it's gonna be very forgiving for this project. But what I wanna do is go ahead and just pretty much get some stripes of paper that will cover the width of the project, okay? If you hear lots of noise in the background, that is us packing and shipping Junk Monkey Paint Happy Mail going out all across the country. Thank you guys for all your support of our small family business. We appreciate you greatly. And I love seeing the projects that you guys do. All right, so I'm just kind of, you can see just kind of like ripping to get an idea of like, I want it to be the width. I want it to be the width and not go over the width of my box here, like the height, I should say, of my box. What am I saying? The height of my box. I never throw away scraps of paper. I just throw them all back into my bin, because you never know when you need that. You just need that little scrap of paper. This is what's nice when you're doing projects like this, that small hands can help you, and it's pretty mindless. It's fun and it's mindless. Right now I'm just stacking up paper. Oh, I love this. So snowflakes on this side, right? But this is gonna be on around my desk year round. So this here, even though it probably reflects snow or you can make use of it for snow, it's polka dots. It's more cute polka dots. Sign me up all year long. All right. So that's a good amount to go ahead and get started with there. A bunch of different little designs. I'm gonna throw that down there, and now we can get started a little bit better. No, there's no scissors involved. I don't wanna do any scissors, but I do wanna use some Mod Podge. So I'm gonna grab some Mod Podge here, and I'm also gonna grab just a brush that I can use for this. Of course, you can wash your brushes when you're done finishing using Mod Podge. So I'm somebody who likes to repurpose, reuse, recycle, and I will go ahead and wash my brush out a million gazillion times, because as long as you do it right after you're done Mod Podging, it'll come off your brush. So now what we're gonna do is tear it down. So we have the paper height, we know it will fit right there, but what we wanna do is go ahead and tear it in basically stripes. I love stripes, I love polka dots. And let me just tell you, let me just tear this a little bit because this piece of wood that it's laying on is not quite perfect there. So we put it on the bottom, we put it on the top. So what's gonna happen is the Mod Podge is gonna dry, pull it into the wood, and then the Mod Podge that we had on the top is gonna sink down into the paper and into the wood and pull it all in. So it just gives us a nice flat piece of paper. Look how pretty that looks already right there. So what I'm gonna do now is work my way around and put my stripes down. So this side is obviously dry and clear. Mod Podge dries clear, and then this was the last side that we just finished up right there. So what's going to happen is this glue will dry clear, and you'll see our patterns much more vividly. Oh my goodness, I love this already. You could fill it in a little bit more. For me, I like to see a little bit of the light paint behind, which was so nice, which is why we gave it that coat of white paint to begin with. If you do that step, it's nice because instead of seeing unfinished wood, then you've got some pretty just, you know, creamy paint. And of course you can do any color you want underneath here. If I were to have painted that initial coat of paint with like a blue or something like that, it would have totally changed the look of this even more so. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a color to go over the top of this that will match with what I have going down, and also just basically make it feel like the layers of the paper and the layer of the paint just amalgamates and goes together and coordinates a whole lot better, right? So versus just stripes, I'm gonna warm it up a little bit and bring all those lines a little bit closer together. So I'm gonna jazz this up now with a cool stencil. I've had this stencil for a very long time. In fact, some of you guys might remember this design. It's one of my favorites. Right here on the vlog, you'll see that I did an entire edging design on a plain Jane mirror here in my shop bathroom. So go find that vlog. In fact, you know what? I'll link that vlog below for you. But I did just find a great place that I am now getting my stencils, and so I will link that below as well. I just love the designs that they're offering, so I can't wait. I even got a leopard print design that I'm gonna break out and give it a shot. Let's go ahead and move ahead with this stencil. I'm looking at colors. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking our Crazy Eyes chalky color would be beautiful because I see a little bit of it in here. I mean, Teal River would be a beautiful choice because I see lots of little light blues in here. And then but because I have these ends right here that I see in the darker black with like the polka dots, the snowflakes, I'm really thinking about going over all of this with a midnight blue. And our midnight blue is just a really nice, you can see it's not black, it's just a nice dark navy color. And so I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to, this black is looking a little navy black to me on the paper, so that's why I'm gonna pull these colors together. And a tip I have is usually to start in the middle and then work your way out if your stencil doesn't cover the entire surface. So let's go ahead and use my Shabby chip brush. They're on my website, by the way. I use these brushes when I want to get a distressed look. They're fantastic for that. I'll put my website link below where you can get all the paint and supplies. All right, so let's go ahead and put this stencil in the center. And now what we're gonna do is dance all over it. And because I'm using this brush, it's gonna give me a really nice shabby feel. Again, we're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for something that looks old and shabby and just whimsical and fun. Ooh, guys, look how pretty that looks. Isn't that beautiful? Now I have to do the other ends as well. So stripes, super cute, stripes, and a stencil. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let me work on the ends while that side is finishing drying. That edge looks fabulous. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Obviously on the inside, now it's just looking plain Jane, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead, take that shabby chip brush and just dance it around on the inside and give myself some color in there. So we'll bring that outside. This color is called Midnight Blue. This could be a box that you found at the thrift store. Could be anything. In the beginning, I told you I had these made as I was hosting a paint party. But you can just know that you can do this effect on anything. And if you find something at the thrift store that just, you know what, the shape is there, you don't have to build a box or pay somebody to build a box for you. You just got to find the right shape and let the paint and your vision do the rest. This turned out so cute. I am completely thrilled and happy with it. And like I say, having things like this around my studio that reflects my personality makes me happy. So something like this, I would go ahead and grab a jar. Look at this, my beautiful owl. I can get, you know, a couple mugs to put in here. Just, I told you I love all these little jars and things. Anything that you can find that will go inside and just, you know, now it's layered. Now it looks a whole lot more interesting. It looks cute, but it's also kept in an area of its own, right? So you can put anything you want in here. I love it so, so much. Thank you for joining me here on my channel for today's project. Didn't this turn out super cute? Super, super cute. My question for you guys today is, what colors would you do on yours? I'd love to know your personality, maybe your top 3 colors that if you were to do this project, what would be your main colors that you would use? Of course, I hope you subscribe to this channel for more creativity around the home and in the kitchen. Please hit the bell. What it does is it notifies you every time we do another upload, which we are daily vloggers, which means there's always something good happening daily here on the channel. I'm gonna go get this put on my desk. Next to my computer. Anybody else like that? You just get one new thing and all of a sudden your space just feels so good. All right, I'm off to put this in place and declutter my desk. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.